Okay, so today has been a mess. It's been wrecking all over the place. Do everything and kept screwing things up in the DMV. Is this light better or is this light better? This one's more yellow. Oh well. Whatever. My eyes hurt and I have this massive headache and everything, and this music I was trying to change it to did not work at all. But anyway. So I had to change my music to metal and everything to match my headache. It's also really annoying because the headache's mostly just hurting my eye. My eye hurts so much. And also a little bit in my ear. I feel it in my ear and mostly my eye, but mostly got a little bit better. Loud music, and then I made D&D. But we've been shopping. We should not be shopping. Shopping is not a good idea. Shopping is not a good idea. One should not be shopping when one has no money and one's not making money. I was not making any real money anyway. I can't afford to be shopping, but I was like, I need to buy things for Christmas and shit, and for other people and gifts and stuff. So yeah, no. And so I was like, and when I start buying stuff, I just start buying a bunch because we're obviously very depressed and we're a mess, and that leads us to be very, very sad about money. Stupid children, I hate everyone. So we're gonna stay out here. This child's very loud. Very annoying, and you probably can't hear me because your music won't fucking play loud enough, and I'm trying to fucking change it to fucking metal, and it won't load, and the internet's been really, really shitty, so I have no idea if this will actually even upload, because all pieces of shit. You know, normal deal. My bullshit life. It's fine. Yeah, and then we've been a mess and all over the place, because we've had to, like, panic and hurry about everything. And we also didn't really take our meds, because I was like, that's supposed to, like, help us to keep busy, and my super stressed out brain started doing a good enough job of that. We just kept going and going. We were always calling customer service, because they wouldn't fucking unlock my phone, and I've been trying for over a year. It's like, originally I asked, like, a year ago, and they said they wouldn't unlock it, and then they would send me an email and shit, and then I have to buy another fucking plan, and I had to buy so many fucking plans from Straight Talk for them to be able to finally, one time, send me a fucking email that had the information on how to fucking unlock my phone, so I could use other providers. And then I was finally able to switch and everything, and I switched over to T-Mobile because I saw a plan that was for like $10 a month, and their SIM card was only like $10, so I bought the SIM card, but later found out that apparently that's not their plan for phones. Yeah, no. Their cheapest one is for like $20, and they don't have any mobile data options with that one. So you're kind of just stuck. Otherwise, it's like $60 and $80. It's really stupid and insane. The $20 is a little bit better than what I was getting at Straight Talk. They were like $35, and they kept like raising it on me. I was like, I'd still pick the $35 plan, and then I tried to like sign up for the automatic system crap bullshit, so it'd save me like $5, but it didn't. And instead, it charged me like $3 extra or whatever, or $4 extra. So it was stupid and it didn't make any sense, and I could never get my money back. And they could be like, oh, we can't process it because they said that they would always send me codes through my email, and when I had to make a new account with them and everything and set it up with a new email, I never received anything from them, except for that one time that I was able to receive something from them just to unlock my phone. I never was able to receive anything other than that, basically. So maybe one other time, but it was mostly just their advertisement being like, oh, refill. Make sure to refill. Your plan is running out. That was it. And then they said that they could send it through text messages, but I never got any of them. Except for a few times when it was active, I occasionally got one. Most of the time they'd have to like resend it a couple times. So it just never worked at all. I could never get anything from them. So that was a piece of shit. And then I kept giving them all the information. I give them everything to verify so they could verify who I am. But they were like, no, we must send you a code through your email and through your text messages, which neither work in our system at all and don't actually send anything. We just say it does, and we keep saying we resend it, but nothing's actually happening, and I never receive anything, so it doesn't actually fucking work, and it's a piece of trash, and I hate them. Oh yeah, because we had to talk about a lot of shit, but oh yeah, we were talking about spending money, but we were mostly just pissed off. I was trying to fucking fix this. I hate everything. This is a piece of shit. Everything's a fucking bitch. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. And children are gonna be loud and fucking noisy, and that's why we have the headphones in. But it's playing quiet fucking sleep music, and it won't fucking load anything else. It just won't load at all, even though I have my mobile data on and I bought a different plan. But yeah, I had to switch. Luckily, they were nice enough and to figure it out on T-Mobile's end that I could actually. Especially also there was confusion because I was able to transfer my phone number from Straight Talk, but I was not able to get my phone unlocked. And I called them and I kept asking, and they were like, no, we unlocked your phone when we transferred over the phone number. It's not how that fucking works. And then it always showed that it was unlocked on the app and everything, but my phone was locked to their servers. So it was just trash. I hate T-Mobile. I hate Straight Talk so much. And the T-Mobile was nice. You can use their like services for around 17 days. Most likely a little bit under, without being charged or anything for when you try it out, for when you buy the SIM card. At least that might have also just been my option, because everything was really shitty and I was trying to fix everything. And they were like, we weren't able to get it, and they sent me a SIM card before, and then they were saying that it was a problem with the SIM card, and then they made me go to the store and buy a new one and put that one in, and then that one didn't work, and then we found out that it was locked and that everyone was lying to me at T-Mobile. At Straight Talk. Everyone was lying to me at Straight Talk, and then it finally worked at T-Mobile, and I had the service for like almost 14 days, and then I canceled it, and then they said they wouldn't charge me for it because I canceled it with the 14-day range, and then I switched to Text Now, which is super fucking cheap. I already have service and everything now with them, and it cost only like $5 for the SIM and everything to set it up, and it worked on my phone right away, and I didn't have to bother, and then Straight Talk gave me, I bought it, I had to buy it in like the startup kit and everything, and they gave me 2 of them, and if you didn't use the right SIM card, because they had 2 on there for no fucking reason, and I didn't give you any instructions and tell you which one to use, or that you needed to use. Apparently it's A. I'm trying to call them and talk to them, and it's a mess. Yeah. And then I'm just using Text Now, because I'd already been using it as a free backup number, mostly because everyone's been really shitty. And I'd been calling for days and months and all this crap, trying to figure this shit out and fix everything with the phone company. So I was just calling for days and hours and waiting. One day I waited almost 2 hours just to talk to someone in customer service. So I feel like they're all just pieces of shit. I hate everyone. Finally fixed shit. No help from them. And then I still have never got my money back from Straight Talk. So I've been just taking screenshots and everything and sending it to my bank, so my bank can fucking just make them send back my money. I'm like, you owe me my money, because I never fucking used the plan that I just bought, because you forced me to buy just so I could get a fucking email to unlock my phone. And I was able to unlock my phone, and you won't let me fucking cancel it, or anything on my account. You won't let me deactivate the advice. So, and I would put the old SIM card back in and everything, and I never received their text. So it never worked at all. Straight Talk is a piece of shit. And then they were like, oh, the only option if that doesn't work is you have to go through your recent contacts and stuff like that, and you have to pull out like 2 numbers. And I gave them even 3 numbers, and they were like, no, we can't verify. We can only verify one of the people you've talked to. Since you've been on our plan and our service and everything, we only know about one number that we recognize. And I've been because I've been busy fucking calling you all the time, so it's a piece of shit. I hate them. I hate Straight Talk. But yeah, we've been very depressed. They go. And spending money is like a mess, because you spend money when you're fucking depressed, which means a cycle. You see money leaving your account, so you become depressed because you don't have money. You're like, my money is leaving me. So you're in effect. And so I'm a mess. And when I say you, I always mean me. Especially since that's who I see in the camera. And we and all that shit, I have talked to myself basically all my life. All the time. So, and we mix it up because, I'm sorry, you're going to say me and I 24/7? No. That's not how that works. My wife is being shit, so I can't do anything. And then hopefully someone's sending me money. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. It's a mess. But yeah, we got a new car, but then we had that was just recently, we had to figure out all the bullshit phone stuff. When we really just spent weeks and days on it, mostly because we had time off work, and we were working less hours and everything, and working for a different place. But they don't pay me shit, so not great. I'm like, the people are nice here, but you don't pay me shit. Last job definitely was not worth the pay there, especially since I was being paid less than other departments that were doing, even sometimes less, a lot less than what we were doing. So that was bullshit. Okay. Just not happy. Okay. Did that, but yeah. Oh, being depressed and all that crap. And then also it's the same thing with you're hungry and everything. Well, with food. Because you're like, oh, you're depressed because you haven't eaten, but then you're depressed because money's leaving your bank account because you spent money on food. And then you're also depressed because you hate yourself and you think you're super fucking fat. So you do not believe you deserve food. So you do not want to spend money on food, and you do not want to buy food. But food, mostly sugar. Sugar brings us a little bit of happiness. Mostly just gives us energy, though. It's not gonna do shit. Caffeine doesn't give me any energy. It puts me to fucking sleep. So you put decaf and a bunch of fucking sugar, but why the fuck would you do that? Because that's probably just gonna take forever to cool down for you to be able to actually fucking drink. So either it's gonna be cold, or it's gonna burn you. So there's no fucking point in coffee. I hate coffee. This is bullshit. And then, like, the coffee from Starbucks and shit, the only ones, like, I did like was basically just pure sugar. And I was like, so I could just get a milkshake and get a fucking coffee? Yeah, that sounds better. Get a milkshake and it's the same shit. Just pure sugar. That's all I need in life. Otherwise, I love sugar. I like sugar. And kind of like my adult taste just seems like what's happening. Because we'll get tired of sugar and we'll be like, this is too sweet. And we're like, this was impossible before. But then we usually just wait a couple minutes and we're like, we're starving and we need sugar. We need sugar. Or we need sugar. Yeah. That is a big sweet. A very big sweet tooth. Yeah. I always had it, mostly because I wasn't allowed to have it as a child, so it's a very extremely rare occasions. And then I got to have it more and more when I go to my friend's house. Especially also since my mother and everything. They would be like, oh, brownies, cakes, too much sugar, we're gonna substitute it. Yeah, they substitute everything, so you have no idea what you're fucking eating. You're like, it's bread, so it's not good. It's not good bread. It's not normal bread either. It's something weird and it's hard. Slightly softer, like a granola bar. It has a denser texture, kind of like bread, but it's not a granola bar and it's not bread. It's weird fucking trash that you hate and it tastes fucking horrible and no one wants to eat it. Alright. Yeah. And then also, like, making and trying to make your own ice cream. Except you, obviously, they never used enough sugar or anything. And they would try to age their own cheese and shit like that. It was disgusting, and it looks gross, and it literally is just weird foam shit on top. And the rest is yucky water. That's what it looks like. That's what milk looks like. Because it's not done anything, they just shove it in a jar, and it sits there. And I hate the cream on top and everything, I just hate the cream. Okay, yeah. No, it's not working at all, and the Wi-Fi is complete shit like I talked about before. But yeah, it's been a just shit show. So I've been all the place, and then they really fucked up everything at the B&B, because their system's not working at all. Yep. Because I had to get an order and buy a new fucking plate, get it replaced, because the weather stole my plate. Just took it away. Disappeared. The bolts and everything. So it took me a while to find other bolts and everything, and then, so it just stole my new plate that I'd just gotten. They just finally sent me the new plate and my title. They finally sent it in the mail, and I finally got it. It took them forever. And then, I finally put it on my car and everything, and it disappeared. The weather stole it. And then they gave me, then we reordered it and all that stuff, and they were supposed to send it, and I used the paper one, but the wind and rain has been crazy, so it did not last long. It did not last long at all. But it did last just about, and I had just about good enough time for 2 weeks to pass, so it's been 14 days, and it hasn't been processed, and I called them, and I couldn't get hold of anyone, and then I was like on hold and everything. I was waiting, and then they hung up on me first time, and then I didn't have time enough to call them later on, and then I called them again, and they were like, no, you didn't order anything. No, you didn't buy a plate. Someone just changed the plate number in the system, and that's all that happened. You didn't order anything. You did not spend money. Like, no, I bought it. What are you talking about? This doesn't make sense. I was like, they didn't see it in the system, and I was like, do I have to fucking order it then? And they were like, no, go to your closest B&B and all this crap. Making me try to drive all the time. I had to go to the B&B anyway, because they still fucked it up. I called them again, and they were like, nope, it didn't go through. The payment obviously went through, and but when we hit send, it never actually sent, and they're never actually making your plate, they're never printing it, they're not processing it, they're not doing anything, they're not making it, they don't even acknowledge that an order was sent, nothing's happening in the system. So I went there, but they told me that they would work on it, but apparently they didn't really, because I went to B&V and they told me the same thing, nothing had happened, nothing had been fixed. And then they just put in a new order. They just waived the fee because I'd already fucking paid for it, but they never sent it to me. So they put in an order again for a plate, so hopefully it'll show up. And then they said that they would call me to keep me updated. They would be like, I will try it Friday, and I will find it Tuesday. I'll just continuously checking in onto your case and everything, and make sure it goes through, and then actually process, and they might actually send you some shit. So yeah, annoying as fucking hell. Yeah, I'm hoping that happens. And then I'm still not really making any money on Strip Chat. It's not happening right now. I need like $100, and I'm like, it's gonna be fucking stupid and everything, because people are really only making money and everything because they're using the Lovense fucking toys. Almost every single one of them is at least $100, if not more, over $100. Everything on that website is. So, and then it won't connect with any other device or any type of thing that has like, oh, I have an app too. It will not connect to. Because I thought I could do that. I thought I could buy a cheaper fucking option. Because there are cheaper fucking ones from other brands of the same exact thing, same exact vibrator and all that shit. But no, it doesn't fucking work. No, it doesn't fucking connect. No, you have to use Lovense. Only toy we accept. Only shit we accept. Only thing that works. So it's fucking trash. Yeah. Hopefully they have another deal soon, so hopefully it'll be cheaper, and hopefully I can make some fucking money soon, because we all know I'm fucking broke. And also, they keep fucking cutting my hours back. I'm like, I don't even make shit at this job, and now they're taking more hours away from me, so I can't make any shit at all. So I have zero money, and I've been spending it, which makes you depressed, which makes you want to buy more money. I mean, it wants you to spend more money, so it's just a cycle. Just like food. Just a cycle. Getting food. You need food because you're depressed, and you should eat. But so you're depressed without food, and you're depressed when you get food, because you don't want to eat food because you hate yourself, and you don't want to spend money. I mean, you're losing money, and then it's the same type of thing. And you're depressed, so you shop, and then the shopping causes the depression because you spent money. So you're just stuck. I'm just stuck. So that's every day. Everything's been a mess. And then I also kept changing fucking insurances because Geico was a piece of shit. They lied to me and said that they gave me the cheapest options and everything, and most companies. And I tried all those fucking things where they were like, oh, try this website, we'll compare all these insurances. Almost all of them just sent me to Progressive. And I'd even call them and check with Progressive. Progressive does not cover food delivery people. They're like, you do deliveries and shit like that. Nope. They say they do like rideshare and they support those apps. They don't. They do not. Maybe if you're an Uber driver or you use like rideshare exactly, they might cover you. But if you do any like real delivery, they probably don't cover you. It's like probably even for like the food, for the non-food ones. I was like, I don't even think there's non-food options, but they probably still don't cover you. Yeah, but it just kept sending me to Progressive, and Progressive was like, we don't cover it. I don't know why they're sending it to you, and they just sent me to a bunch of other insurance companies, and none of them covered it, and none of them would insure me, and none of them fucking worked. And then I was forced to get Geico, because they're the only one. They were like, oh, this will work. And so I was forced to get Geico, and it was expensive as fuck. Stairway took like $1,080 out from me for my first month, and they were like, oh no, and for all the other months we're going to charge you $500 and everything, and we're going to sign you up for more liability and the most expensive fucking plan we have, and tell you it's the cheapest and that you can't get any lower, and you just lie to you, and then when you call and you try and get more from your refund after you canceled it, after only having it for a little bit, having it less than 2 weeks, having it for about 1 week, and you fucking cancel it and everything, so you're trying to get your money back, but you still don't. You're about $200 short. We'll send you about $800 back from what you sent us and what you paid, and you call on everything, and we can't fix it, and we can't fix the plan that we fucked up originally. They fucked up it up. They fucked up my plan. They made the expensive shit ever, and then they're like, no, we won't fix it, and we can't lower it. now that we canceled it and we sent out the refund. It's trash. I want my money back, but I can't get it, and I hate them. And then I found a much, much cheaper plan that actually had even more coverage, just lower liability, and then even if I increase the liability, it's so much fucking cheaper. So I went back to Root, and they'll cover food delivery and shit like that. They have rideshare already in the plan. They already cover it. So when I finally figure out DoorDash and everything, and those Uber app and DoorDash weren't working at all, and then Uber says, they're like, oh yeah, we work, and like we have options in fucking Muncie, Marion, and like Hartford City, but they really don't. They have potential, they could work, but they don't. They don't have any options. No one orders, and no one uses it, and it's not really there. And even like in Indianapolis and around Indianapolis, there are so few options, and it's complete shit. And when you're like signing up, they were like, oh, then why didn't you sign up for like a domain closer to you and all this crap? And they were telling me that, oh yeah, there's options like closer to you, but there really aren't. I could only sign up for Indianapolis, so that was the only option. And I signed up a while ago, and then it never really worked, and it never let me fix like the vehicle in the app or anything. And then they wouldn't tell you exactly like the fucking paperwork that you need to send in for the most part for the vehicle, and they kept just not approving it and saying there's an error, you did it incorrectly, and I'd submit it all the fucking time and nothing worked. And then they finally fixed it. They finally got a person to be like, oh, actually, I might glance at this. Even though I'd been sending them the same information when I was talking to customer service, I sent them the same information. They were like, nope, you have to send it officially. Even though we checked this information and we said it's good and there should be no problems. But yeah, it never fucking worked. And then we finally set it up, and then I found out that they don't even fucking work in my area, and that's a piece of trash. So yeah. And then, but DoorDash, the fucking app just wouldn't work at all. It would not load. So the entire process and the applications and everything, there was errors all the time, and you can't fucking talk to customer service unless you go through the app, but the app's not working, so you can't talk to customer service. And you can't do applications, and you can't sign up really at all because it's all in the fucking app. And the app's not working. But the app finally got fixed a little bit, so it worked for a little bit. Hopefully it still works. Hopefully it continues to work, especially since I had to keep uninstalling it and reinstalling all the time, because they were like, oh, just uninstall it and it'll be fixed. No, it's never fixed. And I kept talking to customer service, and they were like, yeah. Because on extremely rare chances, it would process, and I would be able to hit the question mark in the corner, even though nothing would load at all, and a completely blank white screen. And it would fucking load. And then that way, something would be fucking done. Yeah, but that's finally fixed, so hopefully we can finally do DoorDash, because DoorDash pays fucking more than my job. My job doesn't even pay minimum wage, it's bullshit. But we do get, like, to keep our tips, well, they say they do, but then they also don't always take the tips out of, because people will pay with card and everything, they'll be like, oh, we leave a tip on it, but they don't actually always do that. So, yeah. And then they also, like, take taxes out of your tip and everything. They tax your tip, so kind of shitty. But then they pay you for, like, gas or whatever, so I can buy gas. I can buy gas and put something in my bank account. And it was more of just, I need a job, like, right now and everything, and I don't have time, and I have to buy a new car, and I have to figure out this insurance shit, and all this. So, it was complete trash. Especially since they were, like, since normally, like, policies and everything, almost everything, they always say, they're like, oh yeah, well, you get, like, if you return it, or you stop using it, or you cancel before 30 days, then we'll give you your money back. Almost everywhere has that, and I was like, I thought it was only, like 2 days or something, less than a week, but it turned out to be like right around a week, or just over a week, but definitely not 2 weeks. But I was like, 200? That's almost half of the 500 you were asking me for to pay every month. So it's complete trash. So we hate Geico, we hate Street Talk. T-Mobile is too expensive, and they advertise plans that do not work with phones, but apparently with tablets and other random shit. Mostly just tablets. And then what they signed me up for was what was more expensive. Signed me for $8 a month, which is more expensive than that internet they advertised. For the internet, they said it was like $50 or $60 a month. So complete trash. And then my internet's been trash, and then AT&T is so fucking stupid, nothing works. And they send us a new mobile. They'll send us a new modem and everything, and that one never works. It just never works. It doesn't work any better. Nothing gets solved. Nothing's fixed. So, and then we get signed up to try on a trial run and everything for a different company. That should work. So hopefully they'll send it. Hopefully it works. Hopefully I'll find that internet. That's not a piece of shit. And before, like, sometimes it made sense. I was like, it wasn't loading because of the internet, but I was like, when it showed internet, and we had internet, and we'd have it for a couple hours and everything, and it'd all be good, none of the apps and nothing would fucking work, so. And it wouldn't even, like, show that it was loading. It would just pop up. Complete trash. Especially since it might let you log in, and then that's it. And it wouldn't load anything after that. So, yeah. But they finally worked on that, and they finally fixed that. And it took forever, and I was able to finally get approved for driving and all that crap. But then we had problems with the DMV, so I wasn't able to go anywhere because I didn't have a new fucking license plate, and my paper one flew away in the wind because it's been fucking rainy and windy and all that shit. So the second one got trashed, so I needed a new license plate, which I've been waiting in for the mail, and they told me it wasn't processed and it wasn't working, and I called them 3 times, and I'd go inside and said that they would finally reorder it and check on it again. Hopefully it'll finally be worked on now. And hopefully I'll actually be sent something in the mail. I'm just going to keep the paper one in my fucking car, because I'm not going to put it on the back, because it's just going to blow away again, because it's stupid. Why the fuck would I put it on? That's horrible weather. Okay, yeah. Besides that, I'm engaged. But yeah, I think that's everything. Everything's been trash, and we finally caught up on everything, and our anxiety and our being freaking super stressed out finally worked in our favor. So I could call and yell at customer service, but I wanted to yell. It's probably like trauma defense or something, because we're always super fucking nice to everyone, and I'm like, I want to be a fucking asshole all the time, and I hate you all. I hate you. I hate you so much. But I do not know why. I cannot tell you that I hate you. Do not know why we are nice, and why we're acting like we are terrified of you. And that's why we're being polite and so kind to you. And we're making requests, and we're not being like, everything's a piece of shit, nothing's working, and you're all lying to me, and I hate you. But yeah, hopefully I can get some money back, because I reported everything to my... Well, I couldn't report the company, the insurance I wanted to. Apparently I can't report the insurance, but I needed to get the phone, what I paid for the monthly service from Straight Talk. I need to get that canceled, and I need to get that refunded. So my bank will work on that, and hopefully I'll get the money back, and everything like that. Oh, and then I might sing Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. That's her name. Billie Eilish, because I thought my voice sounded kind of cool and everything when I was singing in the car. And it was really loud because my head hurt. So we turned up music really loud, and we have a hammering, because we're angry, or we have a massive fucking headache, and it needs to match, so it uses the headache, because all we feel is the music. We cannot feel the headache because it matches the music. The music to match everything with the mat, but it's not working because the internet's a piece of shit. But yeah, fun. So I have a lot of complaints if this ever loads. Bye.